Hey Plant Pals, it's Mike the Chaotic Gardener, and today's video is on what I'm growing. And you ever have one of those days where you start harvesting things and then you forget that you should probably record it for the YouTube? Well, that was me today. I harvested these tomatoes from my outside garden and forgot to film it. But then it made me think about these ones right here, which I was harvesting and still forgot to video. These are both the same variety of cherry tomato. It's the AeroGarden Red Heirloom Cherry Tomato. I grew these inside and I grew these outside. Now the reason why these are a different color is I plucked these ones as soon as I see them turn red because I don't want birds and squirrels and anything else that thinks red tomatoes are delicious, and I'll let them ripen inside. But these, I can let them get as ripe as I want because there are no birds or critters inside my house, so I can be leisurely about my harvesting. Anyway, I remember to leave at least one. Now because it is summertime and I've been playing outside, I've been real lackadaisical about training this poor plant properly. It's about to fall out of its container, and I have to either get a good trim on it or stake it so it doesn't fall over. This is just the same, like I said, this is an heirloom red cherry tomato. I've been growing it inside. This is a almost over 2-year-old plant. I've been growing this thing and harvesting tomatoes off it for 2 years. I've been growing it in this same jar. This is just a half-gallon mason jar that I covered with just a lunch bag, sandwich lunch bag, and I cut a hole in it so I can have a window. And I use, as you can see, I have rubber banders keeping it tight. I do not want this thing to fall over. Anyway, I cut a window in here so that I could look in at the roots. It definitely needs some more plant food. It's getting low. I like to keep the plant food level about here, so that's why I keep the window here. So if I see there's liquid here, I know I'm good. If I don't, and I just see some dry roots, I know I need to add solution. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pluck this and compare it to the outside ones. Get over here. I can't do this one-handed on the phone. Or can I? I cannot. There we go. Alright. There we have it. Put them with his buddies. Again, these are the... Get over here. These are the ones I grew inside, outside. And this plant has given me probably at least 100 cherry tomatoes over the years. It's looking, like I said, I haven't really been tending to it very well because I've been playing outside. But I will, now that I have it in front of me, I'm going to trim up all this excess so that it will be slightly less tippy. I kind of let it grow towards the light on this one side here. And you can see there's more tomatoes that are getting ready, and toward the camera there are more flowers that will produce tomatoes. But if I trim all of this, down to about here and compact it down, it will stay a nice shape, and it will start forming tomatoes from these, so I don't have to like keep growing them from the top. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really enjoy growing this way, in this method. It requires no electricity. Just requires a half-gallon of, well, not even at this stage a half-gallon plant solution. It uses more like almost probably just a couple ounces of plant solution. They're the very old, almost 3-year-old roots. Every once in a while I will take a spray of weak hydrogen peroxide solution and I'll spray these roots, and it makes the with water, mixed with water, it's like for maybe 3 or 4 drops worth of hydrogen peroxide to all the water that's in here. It's a very weak solution, but the plants really love it, and they makes the roots bounce right back, and it makes it very happy. Alright, so that is this beast of a thing that needs to be stabilized and cut back. But that's what I'm growing today. And I will be right back showing you something I'm very excited about. Be right back. Okay, I am back. And not even sure if I can get all this in frame. Zoom in on this. Oh yeah, I zoomed in by accident as I set the phone down. What we have here is a prize I won. So this is a mail call. I was in Veggie Farm Garden. I was in her chat, her live chat, and she was giving away prizes. And I never won any prizes. I never won a prize at all. So I don't ever expect to win anything. And she said, you know, respond with she was showing a variety of her seeds, her seed haul, and she was saying, put in chat the seeds that you think are cool. And I was like, oh, well, those tomatoes, your seeds you showed are really awesome. And she did a random drawing, and I won. Much to my very surprisement, I won. And there was a whole spiel where somebody was they copied my avatar and my name, and they emailed her and said they were me. It was a mess. And it's not her fault in any way, shape, or form. She was lovely about it. I saw her in someone else's chat where she's a moderator, and she was like, you got to email me. And I was like, what did I do? Am I in trouble? Did I say something in chat I shouldn't have? Well, she explained that, you know, she was getting different people emailing her, and she wanted to make sure it was me and verify it. And I thought it was just a packet of seeds she was going to send me, so I was like, you know what? You know, I don't want to be a burden on anybody. You know, don't worry about it. And she was like, no, you won this prize fair and square. You won a $25 Amazon gift card. I was like, 25 Amazon gift card? I'm thinking it's a packet of seeds that she's going to send me in the mail. Or even just, for some reason, my brain was thinking she was just going to maybe even just send a few seeds out of the pack to me or in the mail. I didn't know. Because like I said, I don't ever win anything, so I don't really pay that much attention. So anyway, I received the $25 Amazon gift card, and I purchased 2 items with that. This first thing is a grow light, and the second item is some plant food. Now, I use this for when so like the tomato has blooms on it, and I'll feed, anytime I see the blooms forming on the plant, I'll feed them a little bit of this, and it really helps. It really helps with the fruiting, and the flowers don't drop nearly as much as if I don't use it. Anyway, let's open this up and take a look at this cool plant light, grow light. You know what? I'm going to turn on a light so we get more light over here so we can see my prize that I won. Thanks to Stacy from Veggie Farm Garden. I'm just going to, let me see here if I can do this with one hand. This is the box. That's the instruction to the light. Throw away that. Put this light here so we can see it. So this is the power plug, and this is the light that clips on. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take this off. Okay. Yeah, so this is how the light works. You plug it in. It has a timer on it, a built-in timer. So you can have it come on at the same time every day for however many hours you want. I usually pick I believe it has a 12-hour setting. Yeah, 12. It's got 3, 8, and 12 hours, and every day it comes on at the same time. Now this light. See, a lot of the other lights, some of the lights I have, they drift in time. So if you set it to come on at 3 o'clock every day, next thing you know, it starts coming on at 250, 240, 230, and it'll just keep losing time. This one here does not lose time, and it's got a great light, and my plants love it. This is the exact same light that I am growing the pepper plants in the office, and they're going crazy. And what I'll do is I'll go back there and take a picture of it and show people the how much the pepper plants have progressed in their cracky jars since I last showed you. But yeah, and the thing is, it's got the so you can bend it, You know, you can bend them down, you can bend them up. I love it. And then, of course, the plant food. So there are my two prizes that I got with my $25 Amazon gift card. This was $10. This was $15. And I'm still shocked and delighted that I won something. And I once again want to thank Stacy at Veggie Farm Garden for the prize and the patience. And everyone check her out. She's a master gardener. I'm not. She's been so kind to me. I want to thank her once again. All right, I'm going to go back in the office and show the how this looks set up in the office. Be right back. All right, I'm back. And this is my the two pepper plants in the office growing in their mason jars in the Cracky method. And here are the same lights that I have set up. And here's my guard squirrel. This again is the the New Mex orange spice jalapeno pepper. There's two of them in there. I decided to give something a try because sometimes you put two peppers in one pod, they will support each other, so you don't have to stake them up when they get kind of tall. This is a single stem. This is a New Mex lemon jalapeno pepper, and this was started 2 weeks before this one, and they are in just half-gallon mason jars with hydroponic plant food solution in there. And one little tip I have is if these are too tall, if it's too tall for your light, this was an old monitor for computer monitor stand. So it's heavy, so it won't fall over. Because I used to have it just clipped to a like a tripod light stand that you would use for a tripod for like filming, like your phone or whatever, and it fell over and it broke. It didn't break the jar, but it broke the last plant I grew, and I was very sad. I had like 15 peppers growing, and it just killed the plant. It just snapped the plant in half when the light fell on it. But this light will not fall on it because this thing is heavy as all get out. They were throwing it out. They were throwing it away at work, and I was like, you know what? I could use a super heavy. This is like 20-pound stand here that they used for the monitors at work. So that's pretty cool. They were throwing it out, so I was like, bonus for me. But yeah, this is the same light. I have them kind of turned. You can rotate, and you can bend them to however you want. See, I got this one bent all way out and funny, and I love it. Anyway, I'll turn it back. My wife doesn't like the lights pointing at her, and the plants like it to be pointed at them, so that's cool. All right, there you go. Everyone have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Oh, and I thought as a bonus I would show, this is I don't even know how to pronounce that. This is like a unit that I got off Amazon for like $14. The clock is in military time or 24-hour time or whatever. My brain does not like to even adjust that, so I have no idea. And this is a Orange Hat micro dwarf tomato, and as you can see, the tomatoes are very orange. They usually get bigger than this, but it's a cute little cherry tomato. So I'm going to put that on along with my other ones, and as you see here is my AeroGarden sprout that has a huge cluster of tomatoes. The cluster is so big and gangly that I had to, that's just a phone stand. I had to use some plant wire to hold them up. And I'll be plucking these two as well. and having them as a nice little snack. So this is this is next to my sofa in my living room, and I get that and the basil. And see the basil. Ooh, the light is. I can get basil off this at any time, so it's great. All right.